We'll add that to
You
the list.
guys, and I remember you guys are finishing. You guys are still on the station, but you guys have not left the facility yet. So you're on your ship, but you have not left back to Terminus or anything yet.
We're pretty much full, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're in the process of leaving.
I mean, technically, if we disable the artificial gravity, weight no longer matters.
True. And with enough duct tape.
We don't even need duct tape. Literally, like, just rope to tie everything together.
You guys can go in and actually tie down the Mac cannon to the fucking hole? Is that what's gonna happen?
Do we want to?
I mean,
100 light year an hour tape.
You guys want to fucking try and bring the Mac cannon in to sell?
how much will this stand out if we try to, quote,
You're gonna
sell
have to strap it to the exterior hole.
It'll be very
that's
obviously a
fine.
Mac cannon, but if we bring it back
Yeah.
as salvage and we sell it to the proper authorities, all we've done is salvage something that's legally salvageable.
Right. But that's where the question begins.
And come back for it later.
I
But
have a
what if
feeling.
somebody else takes it? We need to hide it somewhere where someone won't find it.
Where the fuck are we gonna hide a Mac cannon?
That's a good idea.
Kind of hard to hide it.
No, we just put it out in a dead sector in
we're inside
space.
a station that's basically in an asteroid, right?
That's owned by a multitude of companies that'll probably come out and actually check on their shit at some point.
I mean, if we move it to a different
personally
asteroid.
Rather get out of here with the shit we have.
What we could do is simply just take everything now, go to a dead sector in space, get its location, drop it there, come back, and do it again until we empty basically most of the entire station.
Oh my god.
Waller.
Yes, Halsworth.
I will top Minnie's question, and then I will stop, and we can resume being serious about this.
Okay.
How much is the asteroid itself worth?
Well, you don't own it, so to you, absolutely nothing.
It's legal salvage. If I towed it back and said, "Who wants to mine this shit?" How much is it worth?
Theoretically, the owners are still alive of said
Yeah, it's
asteroid.
not salvage.
It's not salvage.
It's a storage unit on the asteroid.
Theoretically, the owner and occupants are all blood smears across the fucking command floor of the station.
Are you sure about that? Do you want to make that assumption?
This is called foreshadowing.
Yeah. The funny thing is you take it to the guy that probably actually owns it, and he's like, "Isn't that mine?"
That's why dead sector in space. Trust me, I've done this before.
Anyway, back to being serious. So you guys stole some shit. Some surplus shit. Wasn't very good. As Bilotti, I believe you have all the stats for all the weapons and stuff that we talked it through, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So if you guys need stats for anything, he has them.
Alright.
So
I'd rather get out while the getting's good, go mount
Yeah.
the railgun bits that we got for the ship.
yeah.
How long have those bodies been sitting again? Estimated?
A few days.
A couple days, like 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way we can make the station either one, seem like it's just operating as normal to attract no other attention, or two, make it just go dark and like it never existed? Not exploding
I mean, you can certainly try.
it. Yeah, I'm with
Waller.
Bilotti. We should just leave.
Yeah. Waller.
Yeah.
Before we leave, though, I'm gonna properly scrub these videotapes.
Okay, so I need you to roll your hacking checks and your data cleaning
I mean,
check.
do I know where the actual, like, fucking hard drives containing the files and shit are?
I mean, if you looked on the schematics, you might. I don't know if you did or not looking for that information. Did you?
I mean, I pulled, like, the blueprints for everything about the station
Yeah.
when I went for it, so do we know where they are?
I mean, if you want to look, you can. I don't think you guys ever went and looked at the actual...
I mean, I would like to, because
Board.
I have a simpler solution than hacking this shit.
Okay. So go ahead and look at the schematics, roll a investigation check, and tell me what it is.
Let me pull up my Roll20 really quick. When I need to do something in combat, I roll like shit. When I need to do anything outside of that, I roll high
Yep.
as fuck.
Yup. how this shit rolls.
We are totally not the combat team.
No, we're not. I may not be squishy, but I'm definitely not the tank.
Investigation, you said.
Mm-hmm.
What skill do you want that to be?
Perception.
20, not natural.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to find where the servers are located.
Right.
Oddly enough, though,
Hmm.
yeah, nope, never mind. You know where the servers are located, so
Where are they
Question.
at?
yeah,
Do we still have that USB that has the kill virus?
it's no, they took
Took
it
it
back,
back.
and it
Okay.
also it erased itself as soon as you guys used it. So, but yeah, no, you found it, and the hard drives are located basically in this they were actually located in here in the main control room. So
I'm gonna go back there then.
you go in there and you actually find that you see a drawer and you pull it out and they have them like built into the walls and they have like server drawers that kind of roll out.
Cool for all the video footage and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. I'm gonna get my trusty magnets out.
You carry okay.
Why
And
do
we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna start fucking up all these drives.
Okay.
And then
Running
once
a
I'm
big
done fucking the
magnet.
drives up, I'm gonna go back to all the video footage and make sure that it's actually been destroyed.
Yes.
Like,
Now,
all gone, completely unrecoverable.
did you guys save a copy of the video footage before you destroyed it?
I will have saved a copy of the stuff that we need,
Okay.
like the Vesk strip interaction stuff, but like, I'm explicitly making sure that our little tour here
I'm
is
making
wiped.
sure so later if questions come up, we understand what's going on here.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, we've saved copies of what I need for the Vesk stuff, but I'm making
Okay.
sure that if the other company comes back here, they won't even see that we ever showed up here. Basically, if they want to know we were here, they're going to have to go talk to their, mother company, who will then say, yes, we sent a recovery team.
Mm-hmm.
But we've saved the information, that pertains to the Vesk and the invasion. All that fun shit. And once that's done, and I'm sure that it's all gone by verifying through their tapes and all that kind of stuff that, hey, it's unaccessible, it's gone, then I will return to the ship.
Okay.
And just quietly tell our group, hey, our tracks are covered.
Okay. So you do that. And you guys are pretty much ready to go.
Go yeet.
So yeah. Is there anything else y'all want to do before heading back to Terminus or wherever you guys would like to site course to?
Did we really go through everything?
What do you mean everything? Like
All
in the
storage
facility?
units? Yeah.
You went through two of the like 4 or 5 two of the 6 of them that you saw.
Do we want to go through the rest then?
Yeah, but we're not gonna be able to take anything big with what we've already got loaded.
Yeah. But if we find anything good that's small.
Yeah, let's just take a quick run through.
One or two of the storage units is mainly just like mineral storage, so like mining like they just keep raw material here. That's probably what the majority of what they have their traffic coming in and out with is just picking up. So they have like there's like cargo containers full of ore and stuff like that that's just chilling in here that they use for ship production and things like that. So there's that. The other there's a one that has like all of like a food storage, kind of like a civilian. This is a pretty big one too. This is the other big storage area. It's got consumer goods in it, so food, things that people would buy on the civilian market. So all of your home goods and things like that are in here.
Any diamonds and jewels and high value items?
No.
Damn.
It's all it's like Costco
Walmart
level
shit.
stuff. Yeah, Walmart stuff.
Okay.
And there is some electronics, but it's like consumer level. There's not really anything super
It's not like
high
the
tech
stuff
about
that's
it.
already been picked up.
Yeah.
Big
So-
screens in every room.
I mean, if you guys want to pick up a
No.
couple big screen monitors, you can. But
Dear God, no.
Take everything that's not nailed down.
No.
and he's
the
like,
poor
I need a
baby.
bigger ship. You see 13's like, I need a bigger ship.
Bigger is better.
So what's in the last one?
And the last one is, it was the completely empty room with
Alright.
all the nuclear material was located.
Right, so nothing worth.
Yeah.
Nothing. Alright. I guess we're out.
So, where do you guys want to go from here?
Back terminus.
I mean, we can go back to Terminus, or we can go out and pursue the people. I mean, they just wanted us to figure out what happened to the fucking mechs, right?
I mean, yeah, basically. Figure
I vote-
out.
I vote we call our employer then once we're clear here and let them know that we found it and see if they have a new mission for us or if they're going to change our orders based on this.
I like it.
Yeah, well, we have to go to terminus to connect up the hyperdrive and the side turrets anyways.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
we've already checked to make sure that no one on Terminus owns any of this shit, right?
Oh no, people in Terminus own all this shit.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
literally use these for storage.
Alright, maybe we shouldn't go do that stuff at terminus, so yeah, let's just call.
I vote we call, then we go sell this shit, and then we go back to Terminus. Well, sell
Well,
as
I mean,
much
I
that we don't want to keep.
I don't think we're really
You
selling
can't.
anything.
You guys really can't leave the Terminus sector though, because you have no hyperdrive at the moment, unless you mount it yourself.
Can we
Yeah,
open
we
the
didn't
gates?
really get anything to sell, did we? I thought
No.
it was all just kind of
No, we took
shit.
stuff mostly for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We're good then, I guess. Unless they want to do an like ship inspection, in which case we're gonna have to make a hasty exit.
Or just lie through our teeth and talk to Spectre and go, hey, we're going to need orders from we're going to need like a salvage order from you guys to go recover these things.
Yeah.
My history with lying and bluffs is not so great.
It's not a lie or a bluff if Spectre says we told them to go do this.
So what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
I vote we have our lovely sniper dude call his best friend.
Seconded.
You know what?
Your best friend.
Our handler.
Oh yeah.
Why is he my best friend?
You're the one that's talked to him most of the time.
I talked to him like one more time than you did.
Yeah, it still means you've talked to him the most.
All
I
right.
see the face.
Okay, let's get to the ship and undock
Yes,
and
On the ship, and you guys perform the docking procedure. The hangar, the elevator starts rising up, and the area starts depressurizing, and lets you guys go out into space.
roll initiative.
Yeah, the space cops are waiting for y'all outside. I'm kidding.
The space cop showed
Bad
up,
boys, what you gonna do?
ramming
Yeah,
speed.
you start hearing Inner Circle in the background. What?
Anyways.
So you guys get up and you guys are able to undock successfully from the facility. And yeah, you're out in space. Are you guys gonna call him first, or are you guys just gonna go?
Call him up on an
All right.
Yeah.
encrypty line.
And you dial in the contact information, which was already put into the computer for you, like in your contact book. So you just like click his name, and it rings, and everybody.
Skype song plays.
Yeah, you just see like the little lines from when you're trying to connect to somebody on video chat,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear it ringing, And then you see it turn on, and you see like the chair turn, like just the why hello kind of chair turn. He like, what do you have to report?
Well, we got to the station, and
By the way, is there a robot from the station like in the
No, he will not
okay.
be involved in the conversation
Okay,
at this point
or
in time.
in the cockpit area?
no, it's just
Okay.
us in the bridge.
Okay.
Maybe not even many, because can't
Oh yeah, I'm in engineering.
vocalizer shut.
We're gonna have to install a mute button on Mini.
Well, we hit this station and did that investigation, and well, up here's more than happy to tell you about what we found while I plotting a course for Terminus.
But he looks
This is
to
gonna
you,
be, huh, you
and
bastard?
as he's starting to fly, he looks to you. Well, what did you guys find?
Well, we first got attacked by a bunch of, really antiquated security droids who made our life very difficult.
I see.
Because 13 doesn't know how to dodge. I'm gonna yell that back down the hallway towards engineering.
Take any damage?
A little bit, but we were able to repair everything.
Not all the way. We got some work to get done.
We're mostly repaired. The
Okay.
point being, the same robots had massacred the entire station's living crew.
I see.
They're all dead.
And what about of the assets that we sent you to go locate?
Acquired by a different organization. And I'm going to share the video footage and the, all the information that we pulled on the bastards.
I see. Well, appreciate the work done so far. But you guys are not done with this current contract. We're going to probably be sending you to locate these individuals and get the cargo back.
That's fair enough, but y'all got a dry dock we can use to patch this up before we head out.
Of course, I will arrange you a location to utilize, and just let me get on that, and I'll send you the information. And
Much
you see him
obliged.
mute the button really quick, and you see him talking, yelling at probably his secretary to be like,
Hey,
I need a dry dock. Get me a dry dock for a We'll have the information sent to you as soon as it's approved. Is there anything else that you guys found and or performed as actions on this escapade to the station?
I'm gonna look at Bilotti with this really, really bad, horribly bluff look of, should we, tell him everything we found? I'm gonna let Bilotti answer that question.
I'm gonna look at you and then look back to the console and shrug. Yeah. There's a bit of a mess in there.
I see.
We salvaged what we could successfully salvage.
And what was that? I need to know so that we can make sure things are above board. With certain
small arms,
parties.
mostly.
Small
Just
arms,
fitting out
couple
the
of
armory.
vehicles, couple of
You
nuclear weapons.
Do you actually say that?
No.
No. I'm gonna talk about the fucking vehicles that we took.
Okay.
And that's about the vehicles, the electronics equipment. I'm gonna mention that we did pull the 5 robots off the station because they were worried about being killed for, not being able to do anything about the situation.
Find any sensitive material that pertains to other things and or maybe we shouldn't leave to hands of looters and scavengers.
Weren't there empty, spent rods in the station? They
Yeah, there
had
was
taken the
also-
actual rods?
Yeah, they took the rod. They took all of
yeah.
them, and
That
then
was
they
what was
also
in that shipping
had
crate. that
And
I
they also
mentioned.
had other nuclear material on the station too, which is also
The only
empty.
thing we found was the spent rods.
There's nothing any sort of nuclear left on that station. I said completely truthfully.
Okay, that's not good. You definitely need to find that chip.
Why?
Well, see, we got some intelligence from some of our Fed sources and some of our other intelligence organizations that this group may or may not be planning on detonating certain devices in certain locations.
What kind of
Across
devices?
They didn't say, but if they're getting nuclear material, that may lead to possibly using it, maybe in enough quantity to cause problems.
So what all was supposed to be on the station when we got there of that type?
Well, there was unrefined uranium that we know of. They also had possibly a couple of weapons that were being stored for the stations.
What kind of weapons?
Ship-to-ship missiles.
Okay.
And there was also a um unused reactor that they had not activated yet in storage.
I don't think there's any of that left on the station, was there? I'm gonna look at Bilotti, like, I don't
You
remember
guys,
seeing
no.
anything like that there.
I'm gonna
No.
just kind of shake my head somberly.
And they had material from that reactor basically, and that's what the rods were for and stuff. Was there's
None
spent
of that,
rods.
none of that, none of
no.
that's left on the station. So that's what we're looking for then?
Yeah.
Well,
No, you guys were looking for the robots, but
if we happen to
the
find the other
suits.
stuff to acquire it and bring it
Yeah.
back.
The thing is though is there is technology out there that they could use to make this kind of material more lethal than like what we have in our time frame, so they can actually like increase the volatility and effectiveness
Basically
of less
fusion
material.
nuclear weapons rather than fission nuclear
Yeah,
weapons.
yeah. Or the material you need is a lot less, and honestly, you can be more efficient with it. So that's a problem. Because the Vesk still don't technically have nuclear weapons, and
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You see why that? Yeah, he does mention that, and he's like, if these guys are working for the Vesk in any capacity,
Working for the Vesk in any capacity, they're literally Vesk.
yeah, they could be trying to procure the
And they're probably
materials
Vesk
needed
military
to
based on
make.
the way they were acting and the shit we could pull information-wise. So I guess get ready for a war?
Let's try and prevent a war. How about that?
No promises.
Well, that's why we hired you all, or at least given you the opportunity to make some money. So, anyways, here's the information for the dock, and he sends it to you. We'll get your ship refitted. You guys will have to pay for any damage or anything of that nature. The company will not cover that for you. That is completely on you. And we'll go ahead and get some more information and data, maybe where that ship went.
Sounds like a plan. Let us know. We'll get ready to go, I guess.
So, Buck, you see the data for like docking bay. It's like A32 section, like, and it gives you like a level of like 14. Like, so it says like level 14 A docking bay 32, and it's one of the bigger corporate areas within the docking area on the top side of the ring. Like, there's 2 major docking areas that they have on the station, and this is one of them on the top side. So you get a docking number, and you guys are able to dock successfully without having to go through customs.
Super nice.
So you guys land, and you see there is a bunch of techs already standing out, and you see there is one guy. It looks like he's kind of in charge, and he has his arms crossed, and he's looking
He
at the
has the
ship.
white hard hat, and everyone else has the yellow one.
Yeah. And they're just kind of waiting for you to come and have a talk with them once you guys finish shutting down. So you see him kind of just watching you. They're like literally staring at you, and he's a human, and you see him. He's got the big rimmed glasses on. He's older, and he's just like waiting for y'all. So, are you guys going to debust the ship, or are you guys all just gonna stay there and just stare at each other awkwardly?
I think we send our best negotiator out.
All right. I guess. I'm gonna hop off the ship and walk down the gangway. I wait at the bottom for him to show up and you guys to come out.
He's
with you, I guess.
He's still kind of standing there watching you guys come down the gangway, and he doesn't really move. He's just like, he's expecting you guys probably to walk to him.
God damn it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We can walk towards him, and as we get up, I'll tap the brim of my hat and then pat Wep on the shoulder and walk
This
away.
better be good.
Whoa!
This better be good. They woke me up for this. This better be good.
I'm gonna grab Buck before he can walk away.
Oh,
Hell no. You're the pilot. I don't know what needs to be done.
Alright. Hey, nice to meet you, sir. Terribly sorry to have to drag you out of bed.
I
so
was
late at night.
dead asleep. Do you understand that I don't get very much sleep around here? I was asleep, and then they called me saying, "Hey, we have emergency work," and they woke me up. What is so important?
Jesus, this guy's like a fucking 30-year-old salty-ass chief high-end technician, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck
So
me,
are you
where's his
aware of
coffee mug at?
who woke you up for this call?
It's not important. What do you guys need done?
Well, I won't waste your time then. Need a hyperdrive mounted, we need 2 PDCs mounted, we need this armor patched up.
Okay.
That's it. You can go back to sleep after.
And then he looks to like the crew behind him, and they're all like, they look like everybody got their ass woken up in the middle of probably what was their break time.
Look,
Yep.
I'm happy to sit here and supervise these guys. I know my way around a ship, and if you need to take off, you go right ahead, sir.
If you see somebody bring him his coffee, and it's like,
It's
nope,
like, we're doing this now.
and he like grabs his mug and he drinks it, and he just looks at you and he's like, "This is my hangar bay," and he's like sipping his coffee.
I'll slightly comically bow and step to the side, then kind of gesturing towards the ship.
He takes a sip of his coffee and he's like,
All right, let's
"Let's
go, you
go!"
fucking maggots!
He starts yelling. Yeah, he starts yelling, and you just like see him like the switch flips as soon as like the third sip of coffee, and it's just yelling
Instant
at people.
human swarm all
Yup.
over the ship.
And they're now working on the ship. And he looks, he's like, "It'll probably be a couple of hours. We were pretty good, but it'll be a few hours."
A few hours to mount weapon systems and a fucking hyperdrive. God, that's
And-
impressive.
Yeah,
They hired the best goddamn crew on the
that's
station.
what they do. Inspector, dude. That's gonna, and he's like, "We'll have your cost estimates when we finish here. We'll have your how much it'll cost. But looking at what I can see from here, it's gonna probably be about 400 credits for everything."
How much are we
getting me?
How much are we getting paid for this job, Waller?
You don't know, because it's a multi-parter job, so...
Yeah, how are we supposed to...
How
Fuck
much?
it. I
You
guess
have
I'll...
stuff to sell.
No, we don't.
Yes,
Do
you
we?
do. Yeah.
Oh, we've got a Harley.
You've got an entire
I'm
fucking
keeping
bay.
that.
You have a bay full of broken freaking robot parts.
Yeah, like we literally looted the entire
yeah.
fucking. I literally went out there, Bloody, and I looted the fucking robots that got destroyed.
Alright, fair enough.
We have like tons of electronics equipment that we can sell that outside of the stuff I'm keeping for my own creative building projects.
Well,
And-
grab a pallet jack and let's get...
You guys are
Sell it.
unloading it. Did you see the crew like working around? You see one of them. You just see you guys unload all the robot parts, and they're all like, "Well, that makes sense." You just see the chief behind him, and he's like drinking his coffee. And he's like, "Get back to work," and you just see them like, "Yes, sir." And they walk off, and as they're all like,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
God.
Pretty much.
And you see the chief as like you see him walking, he turns around, he's like, I know people you could probably sell that to on this level. Probably
where
over.
at?
2 doors down from this hangar.
Well, hell, that works.
Appreciate the
That's
tip.
it's a droid shop, so you can go there if you want.
Let's go sell some shit.
Alright. And off we go.
You guys head over there. Do you take 13 with you? Does 13 go along?
13's pushing the cart.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, yep, I guess
So
I
you
am.
guys walk by to the store, and it's like a clothing store. Like it kind of has like the same presentation like a clothing store would have with like the mannequins and stuff.
Yeah.
But the mannequins are the actual droid models. Like
Oh,
it's
God.
the actual models and stuff. So 13, you walk by and you see like all these like, and they're deactivated, but they have them posed and like buy, and they have like. It looks like you're trying to shop at like a department store or like
Let my
Like-
people go.
yeah, basically.
That's it. That's him. Let my
Robo
people go.
Moses.
13 doesn't show any emotion nor seem to care.
Okay. And you guys walk in and it's I mean it's early on the station. You probably tell you guys came in at a very inopportune time for a lot of people, but you see the they have a droid selling droids.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hello, how may I help you?"
We need to sell these here robot parts.
What kind of model are they?
I'll provide him with the model information.
Those are archaic. Okay. Computing. Do. And he's like, you see the, has the very intense blank stare of thinking about something for a second. And computing. How many parts do you have in total?
We
That you
grabbed.
would like
we had
to
what?
sell.
We killed off how many robots?
There was like 30 of them. I mean,
Yeah, well, we have 30, however much that breaks down parts-wise for us, because I salvaged
how much are you willing to
everything.
sell? All of it? Or
How much is it going to be per bot, let's say?
of that model per bot would be 15 credits per bot. Especially since they're in
that's
pieces.
convenient.
These are the parts that I cannot use for repair, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will sell 27 of the bots then, Waller.
Okay, so how much is that
27 times 15 will be 405, and I will
Yep.
keep 3 of the robots for my
Okay.
own sciencey means.
So there you go.
And I'm also going to pocket the 7 that we don't need for,
5.
Is there anything else that you would like to
I'm going to take a look around the shop, I guess. What do they have in here, Waller?
Oh,
Do
they've got
have-
it's they have go ahead, 13, you're gonna ask something?
Do you have fire extinguishers?
We have fire extinguisher attachments. Especially for your model.
Go on.
Yeah, we do
I am
modifications
incredibly interested.
I
we
am
do
incredibly aroused.
we do model
modifications for certain attachments and other things that are required for service for droids. We do have a fire extinguisher module that would go into the arm.
How much, and can it be detached and replaced with other other limbs easily?
No, it's specifically built for certain model kind of jobs. They try to give this droid some personality because he sells things to people, so
That's not working too well.
yeah, it's not working too well. He's sitting there and he seemed kind of stutter for a minute. They are not replaceable, no. Buy the module, that's what you get. Unless you have to surgically just build a new arm, Vinny. It's literally a fire extinguisher arm is what you would get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will keep it in mind.
And you look around, they have a lot of other robots here. They have 13's model. They sell, that's mainly what they sell, is very similar ones to him. Because he's kind of the standard one that everybody uses for main droid work and stuff. Now, the difference with Minnie is he's an actual android, not a robot, but they use the same
body.
Yeah, body type they just changed the cortexes out and stuff. So, they do have construction models. They have bigger ones that do heavy lifting for loading ships and things like that. So they've kind of have the standard civilian run of the of what they need for what they're probably going to be selling here. So, is there anything that you were interested in looking for as he looks to you? The droid looks to you. What? As you're kind of looking around the store. So,
what kind of software upgrades and things like that do they have?
We have the new the new OS system, Windows 2015 edition.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We also provide Linux. Yes, it's the same Linux that it is nowadays.
Which OSs do I need again to make them to be able to make our robot bros sentient? Independent from their wireless shit.
You would need to build the receivers basically on them so they don't have to rely on they can rely on a larger network basically. And if you wanted to make them sentient, you'd have to replace the whole cortex with a Android cortex. So which can either be done through software if you really know what you're doing, or you just replace it. Usually what they do is they just replace the whole droid cortex with an Android one because it's just easier that way.
But
I'm trying to write the software.
Do it with it. I'm assuming they don't have the software here to do that.
No, that's mainly how they do it on the black market and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he would have the Android cortexes and stuff here, but
yes. Yeah, they have the cortexes and their blanks right now.
But so they would basically wake up a brand new person.
Yes.
We're not going to do that. Then does he have some of the parts I need to be able to make them have the ability to travel around on their own and everything else?
I mean, he does have wireless extenders for your network. You could mount one to the ship and it could give them, say, range at a planetary scale or within kilometers instead of meters. So theoretically, as long as the ship
cost?
Those are expensive. I mean, you're
how much
talking
are they?
1,000.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
How are they made? Made from what?
Well, they take a wireless antenna and you hook it up to a console, and they basically will connect to the network, and it just extends. It's a big antenna, basically.
I'm just gonna kind of window shop for kind of parts related to that then and see if I can think of a way to build one for our guys.
I mean, you can get antennas and stuff. It's just it won't be as effective as saying the actual models are.
Unless I boost it off of the ship's power supply.
Yeah. But you also need the right antenna to do that too. So
well, we'll see if I can find the right antenna for that then.
Okay. Or make one.
Yeah, basically. If they don't have one in stock here, we'll see about making
one. And they don't have one that you can buy separately. It's in the package for the whole thing.
And they usually sell the packages. They don't really sell them separately.
That's fine. Okay.
So the reason that is you give a lot of the ability for like companies to use that because then they can increase their workforce and how big their complexes are and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I
So
know.
yeah.
That's. Okay. Then yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything further.
Okay.
Should we buy one of those robotic firefighting modifications for the droids on the ship?
Might not be a bad idea.
How much were those modifications once more?
For the firefighting one that you're interested in, that would be 50 credits.
May be worth it. Let's see.
Now, if you're wanting more high tech or more exotic stuff, that would be more. But
Do we want to at least get one of them equipped now? Having a mobile fire extinguisher may prove useful.
Might not be a bad idea. What do you think? Looking at my other
Buck.
companion.
A buck.
Huh? What? I wasn't paying
Do
attention.
we want another fire extinguisher? Do we want to buy a fire extinguisher app for the fucking droids on the ship so we can have a mobile fire extinguisher if we need one?
Gonna be, yeah, it's going to be 50 credits.
Can't we just hand him an extinguisher and say go?
Yes.
It seems like the cheaper alternative.
Yeah, that's fair.
True.
Maybe if we have more money later.
We ain't exactly swimming in it, so let's go with the fiscally responsible option for now.
As long as there are no more flames.
Well, and the droid looks at you. This transaction is concluded. Thank you for your business, and please visit us again.
You're welcome.
And are you guys leaving?
I'm pushing the crap out the door on the cart.
Push it out, and you just see him like the droid just like kind of deactivate when you guys leave. It's like the lights are still on, but they turn off to save power.
Power saving mode.
Uh-huh.
How long was it going to take for them to refit?
Said a few hours, so you guys have a couple hours to kill on the station while you wait.
Once we get out of that particular building, I'm gonna have a look around, see what else is in the area.
You guys look around. There's a restaurant. Kind of like I would say Waffle House, but it's like it's a breakfast joint. It's between like a Waffle House and like a IHOP kind of level of food.
It's the Interstellar House of Waffles.
Yes, Interstellar House
IHOW.
of Waffles. Yes, IHOW.
Uh,
Yep.
trying to think of how to make that ISIS, but
No.
You would. How much money do I have left? Hold on. I have 29 credits. Cool. I'm gonna go in and get some breakfast.
Go ahead, CC Buck, and go ahead and sit down, and the waitress comes over and says, "Well, good morning to you. What can I get you?"
Morning, ma'am. Coffee and waffles, please.
Coffee and waffles. Okay. Would you like cream or sugar with that?
No, thank you.
Black. Okay. Walks back in. She gets the coffee, What's that? Do you two go in there with Buck, or is Buck
Yep.
just sitting by himself? Okay. And
You
she
still
places
have the
the
cart
coffee.
full of
I
shit.
still have
Yeah.
a cart full of shit.
I mean, we could take it back to the ship first.
I'll save the table. Meet me here when you're ready.
Did you run the stuff back down to the ship, Vinny?
Yeah.
Okay, and
I'll
you
run
come back. So you come back and sit down, and you see Buck just drinking his second cup of coffee, probably.
Well, I'm probably like fourth at this point.
What would you? She looks to you, Whoop, and would you like anything, sir?
I'm good for now, thank you, ma'am.
See, and she looks at the droid. Would you like anything?
Do you have an outlet for charging?
I mean, she points it to the one in the wall.
Thank you. I'll just
You know,
walk on over and plug myself in.
No,
I
it's
am
like in the
mildly
in the,
disappointed that you did not order waffles and just sit there and stare at them while we ate.
As I'm walking to the outlet. Oh wait, do you say that in character?
No. Just
Oh,
jokingly out of character.
damn. Okay. And I'll say it out of character.
while
Then
the
ideas
bar
for the future.
firing look and the robot orders waffles, she probably would have given you would have been like, "What? Okay, as long as you're paying." And your waffles come out, and they provide you with regular butter. So there's regular butter, and they's like, if you'd like peanut butter, we do offer that as well.
I'm just gonna give her a look. What kind of special person puts peanut butter on waffles?
Whoa. Whoa.
I do.
Whoa. I put
I
peanut butter
do.
on waffles. What the fuck are you talking about,
Yeah,
Bellotti?
I do. I actually do. I put it on pancakes too.
Oh my
So-
god, I don't know either of you anymore.
Peanut butter on waffles is pretty good, man.
Maple syrup, bitch.
No,
With
fuck the
peanut
maple
butter.
syrup. We're not Canadians here.
With peanut butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've never had peanut butter on pancakes.
You should try it. It's really good. It's on waffles and pancakes. It's pretty good.
Nope. Butter and syrup.
Butter and syrup. So butter.
Sometimes
and
not
syrup.
even butter. Sometimes just syrup. And that's exactly what I do. I put butter and syrup in on my waffles and just start eating.
And it's just like how Mama Buck used to make these waffles. Actually, aren't bad. So. Would you get 3 of them, by the way, per stack? It's not just 1, it's 3. So, yeah, you'll have a nice full meal of waffles, Buck.
Works for me.
Hmm.
It's cheap and it's tasty.
You guys gonna have any discussions or anything while you're eating the waffles with Buck?
So, how you reckon we track these guys?
I mean, I've got some of the information, obviously, but I'm going to say most of it's probably false based on their, well, history. We have to sit there and I'm going to take a thoughtful look. I mean, ask around maybe? See if we can plot signatures on the ship might work.
I don't suppose that material leaves a radiation trail of any sort.
Depends if they've sealed it properly or not. If they've sealed it, it'll be hard to pick up, but if it's not properly sealed and we get a sensitive enough system, we might be able to pick up background radiation, but when I kind of gesture, like I'm gesturing out into space, space even puts off background radiation. I need to know the specifics on all the types to be able to look for the right stuff to begin with, and that's even if it can be picked out in the middle of space.
Allsworth, you're getting the
You
southern
pick it
accent.
up.
That is hilarious.
I know. I'm probably gonna just make that a tick as part of one of the character's issues with being how he is, Waller. We'll say damage from when he became what he became. He
picks
acquires
up
the
the
accents of people around him.
Around him. Oh, God.
It fucking reminds me of Numi. Every time he started talking to one of the southern truck drivers at work, he'd start like picking up a Georgia accent.
Yeah.
Start the day with a fucking normal accent, wind up southern at the end of the day. It was hilarious.
Anyways.
Any users?
Well, we can swing back by there and, or well, any of the manifest data have information on radiation signatures or anything?
I'll pull it back up, Waller, and see, but I didn't notice anything
No.
initially.
And you do, and I will let you know this too, you do know that if they are officially using any of the lanes, like hyperspace lanes or anything like that, they have to register their jumps with a control authority within the system.
Yeah, but we know that they
so
falsified the information on their ship, so if
True.
they falsified it once, they probably changed it once. You know what? No, they probably didn't change it. Nothing about their tech guy has been competent yet. Let's look up the fucking let's look up the public information on registering ships for jumps and things like that, and see if that ship showed up anywhere first.
Oh, it did. You look in, and it does not take you very long. It did.
Their tech guy is a fucking idiot.
Well, shit.
You're looking, what would be the first thing you would do if you had just broken into a facility with a false information on your ship and then had to jump through hyperspace?
I look at him a little funny when he starts picking up my accent. You mocking me, boy?
What? Ow, no. Just a problem that happens. Yeah. Sorry. Tries to get back to normal, and it's a really bad conglomerate of, you can tell it's trying to be normal, but it's still stuck on the accent.
Just go back to eating my waffles.
Tap his head a couple of times.
We good.
Dean's gonna look up. Does that work for everyone?
You shut up.
You're just gonna hear some like electronic laughing.
It's not.
Oh god, I'm gonna
by the
end up
way,
being a southern robot.
By the way, the laughing doesn't sound like it doesn't sound joyous to you. It's like this weird cacophony of yeah. And you see the waitress, like she's like wiping one of the tables off. She just
really
kind of looks
her.
up, yeah, like horror, like from the corner. This look of horror on her face.
Anyways, I'm just gonna kind of spin my laptop around and push it so Buck can take a look at what the idiots have done.
And it was a jump track to the Varog system.
Any further jumps past that registered?
Well, I mean, that was where their destination was. So you'll have to go there and then see. But the Varog system is where the Vesk homeworlds are.
Gonna let him look at that. So I guess we do know where they went. So the real question becomes, what are we gonna do when we catch them?
My vote: steal their shit and space them.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't think we can quite steal it. There's no way all that shit's fitting in our little ship.
If
You have
they
a crew
their own
now.
ship.
Yeah, but there were big freaking cargo containers full of material.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to guard it and wait for Spectre to send a ship that can actually take it. Or we, grab their entire ship, but I'd worry about doing that with, us.
Yeah.
If only we had some other stupider, more violent group of people that could help us capture that ship.
I know, right?
We can always hire those types.
Oh god, are we about to go looking for Brexit's group? Is that what's about to happen?
I hope to
damn it.
God he's watching this stream.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that when it came across my mouth. Wow, I'll take it.
Okay,
Hi.
so hi Brexit.
Hi,
Don't
other
worry about the
GM.
conversation. So, do we need to go? Do we actually want to go look for some
I mean,
some
you can
hired
if you
guns
want.
then? Like,
You
is
can
that really
if
what
you
we want
want.
to do?
You can if you want. Alright, the other group in here, you guys need to be quiet. So, anyway.
Is that really what we want to do? It's a good idea. Like, if we got to take this by force, we're gonna need muscle.
I mean, all we have to do is promise them a cut of the spoils. And maybe a slight advanced payment.
I mean, we have
Wonder-
other things we can trade if we really get desperate, and I'm gonna kind of give Bilotti this look of he knows what I'm talking about.
13's gonna start up. I don't
Do
think
not
trading
give them
nuke.
that. No,
Uh-uh.
no, 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 no.
I ain't giving that to nobody but me.
I'm just
Ooh.
saying, it's an option if it's needed.
I wonder if Spectre's got anyone on the payroll.
You can always ask. How would they be helpful?
Do we really want to invite Spectre employees aboard our ship that has stolen goods?
I mean, are they Spectre employees, or are they going to be like contractors? Like, depending on who we get, they may not care.
Holsworth.
Yes,
Holsworth.
Bilotti.
Are you just like manically rolling dice over
Yes.
Yes, he is.
there? Uh-huh. It's only mildly worrying.
It's just a nervous habit. I have dice in front of me, I roll them.
Fair enough.
So, you guys are sitting there. I mean, you guys could call Spectre and ask. That's not out of the realm of question.
To have them just in case, like, if we do have to, like, if we can get the ship without using force, it'd be nice, but if we have to physically take this ship, are we really going to be able to physically take what we want from people?
I mean, you've seen how incompetent they kind of have been historically already, so
I mean, we've been
take that
fighting
into account.
droids, very antiquated old droids. That's not the same as possibly going up against somebody's military.
You know, the Vesk military, to be completely fucking honest. So,
Brexit's going, oh god, no.
I don't think I see any other way. We may need a substantial force in order to take it. And I don't think we will be able to steal it.
Look at Buck. You got any ideas, or do you think that that's our route?
I mean,
Fuck.
Try it in the
Yeah.
southern accent.
I reckon that's what we got to do.
Alright, so do we want to talk to Spectre first, or do we want to just go hire somebody?
Let's give Reynolds a call. Rather keep it in-house if we can.
That's fair. Let you do the honors on that one.
I ain't doing it in the middle of the fucking restaurant. Let's
I
go
know,
and
but
shit.
once we're done...
Maybe I just kind of cram the rest of the waffles in my mouth and raise my hand for the bill.
At Iho or Hi-How.
An Iho.
Stellar House
So
of
what, is
Waffles.
this Space Hooters? Is that what this is?
No, it's not Space Hooters. Yeah, instead of wings,
Morning,
they do
pancakes
waffles.
and strippers, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down. Not all the syrup goes on the pancakes.
Oh my god.
Recording.
I flopped.
Well, that's about 45 minutes after Space Taco Bell there, Cantier.
Anyway, charges you, it'll be 10 credits for the waffles and the coffee. So,
I'll go ahead and fork that. Wait, hold on. 10 credits for that, but only 400 credits
Yeah.
to fix our fucking shit.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Alright. I'll pay up.
The economy is really unbalanced.
Fucking apparently.
Anyway. Alright. So, were you guys gonna go back to the ship, or are you guys actually gonna go to Spectre offices?
We still got a couple hours on those repairs, don't we?
Yeah?
So-
About You probably
the
spend about an
offices.
hour.
I guess the offices and talk to our boss.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, we need some of that bare muscle.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the office.
And you guys head to the offices, and you see the secretary. Yeah, you walk in, and didn't expect to see you guys here.
You wound me, madam.
Oh my God, are you gonna try and hit on the secretary? Is that what's happening here?
No. Just being cheeky.
What can I help you with, sirs?
Is Mr. Reynolds available?
He's currently in a meeting, but I can send you to the office if you want to, interrupt them, if it's that important.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. Anywhere we can wait inside for him.
Yeah, 1 second. Just have a seat right there. She points to the seats that you all remember from like the first session. By the way, they occupied the place where you guys infiltrated halls. Like now it's a somehow it's now a Spectre office.
Oh God.
So yeah, they moved.
They shut down the subsidiary because it was that bad.
Yes. So they sit you down in the same room you had your interview in too. She
Oh
takes you
God
in
damn
there.
it.
You're kind of getting flashbacks to this place. And a couple minutes go by, and you hear the door. You see the door open, and you see there's two people that walk in: Agent Reynolds and another person. And you see him sit down. And he's like, "So, what's going on?"
I'm going to just kind of pointedly look at the other guy, and then look back to Reynolds.
Don't worry, he's my counterpart.
All right, I'll go ahead and nod, and then say, "Well, we tracked the ship, but we don't reckon we're going to be able to take it on our own. Frontline combat ain't exactly our forte. We were wondering if maybe you had some bruisers you'd be able to lend us."
And as you say that, he literally looks at the other agent like next to him, and he's like, "What do you think, Mr. Smith?"
Here comes Briggs's cameo.
Well, we've got plenty of them that I can spare. Depends on how many you need. Maybe areas or actual sector, depends on what you're looking for.
Big,
More or less
stupid.
Marines.
I think we decided on that we were going to try and see if we can get contractors before actual Spectre employees. Just because of the whole...
Plausible deniability.
Reynolds pipes up. Wouldn't be one of our employees anyway. It's too expendable of a mission.
Too expendable.
Fair.
Mission Waller.
Mm-hmm.
I think you choked on that one there, Reynolds.
A little bit. That's usually his department, not mine. So, points to Smith.
Anyhow, we figure it's got to be a freighter. Maybe 3-4 times the size of our ships. It's just from the size of the cargo it's carrying, and 3 of us ain't exactly fighting type. So, whatever crew they got aboard, we're not going to be able to handle. You want to pass them the schematics? What?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
push the
Also-
information up of what they've got, of what kind of ship we're looking at, and everything else. We just need some people to help make some noise, so to speak, while we acquire the rest of the cargo, or if necessary, want to look at Agent Reynolds for this one, deny the assets to the enemy if they're not recoverable. Go see if Reynolds acknowledges the whole, like, if we can't take it, I'm gonna break it.
He doesn't really balk at any mention of that. Just kind of
Alright,
watching
so
the
he's
whole
cool with it.
situation.
Excellent.
Yeah. He looks to Mr. Smith, Agent Smith. Well, we could either do a joint mission, or we can give it to one of your groups. Maybe they can handle this, and my group can maybe swoop in at a later point and get what they need to get and get out. But I leave that up to you. If not, we have all other alternatives to this situation.
As for those personally in contact with me, I'm not sure if I could bring them up on such short notice. So there are a few others I could probably get a hold of to be a diversionary force.
I see. Would that be applicable for your group there? Fucking Weapon 13.
As long as they can keep any fighting force's attention off us while we do what we need to do, they should work fine.
Seems good to me.
This is the part where Brexit mentions that they're actually really good at keeping people's attention.
I mean, you're after a diversion. Going to be a lot of explosions.
Fine by me.
As long as I ain't the one doing the exploding.
I've already done that.
That's true, he has.
I'm not even going to question that one.
Probably best you don't.
You're doing that thing again.
God, you're gonna just quietly see the face just go, God damn it! Wham! Down for a minute.
Well, is there anything else that me and my counterpart here can help you with today? Quite busy around here, but is there any other tasks or information that you guys need to let us know? Or do you have any questions?
None from me.
Out of everything that we cover, given what's missing, does it all need to come back intact, or would you just not want it in somebody else's hands?
If the Vesk military is trying to do what we think if they're associated with this group, this needs to be stopped immediately.
Okay, when we say stopped immediately, if my option comes down to explosively removing certain materials that may be in their possession, do you want those particular materials to do what they're supposed to do so that they don't get to keep them?
It denies them that asset, does it not?
I mean, if you're fine with me nuking a Vesk planet.
I mean, it was an accident, right?
I mean, look, if they had access to things they're not supposed to have access to and they just happen to malfunction, that's their problem.
You make it look like it was an accident, it is okay with me.
I'm starting
so
to
clear.
like Reynolds.
Full deniability.
Full deniability, yes.
Full deniability. Make one of the Vesk do it themselves. That'll be even more entertaining.
Almost enough to make up for that training video.
I don't know the training video, but my god. Why?
You want to tell him? You guys want to explain
Does
that?
he actually ask that, like, to Reynolds straight up about the training video?
Yeah, probably.
Just like, training video?
Hey, 13, play the start of it back.
You're gonna hear click, click, and a projection from the eye is gonna start coming out, and it's just gonna be, hi, now with your training video.
Welcome to
to
workplace harassment. Like, you know, like the 1960s, 1970s
Oh
workplace
my
harassment video? One of those training videos, except there's two of them and they're both 6 hours long.
Yes, they're like
That-
they
that-
cover
and
everything about
So
workplace
remember when I got
harassment.
hired to do a job, I made my personal assistant bot watch my videos for me.
That that's enough.
Are you sure this goes on?
Reynolds looks at Smith. He's like, "Well, we had to make the cover good."
Borderline torture.
Or you could just put bombs in their heads and make them do what you say.
No, I don't operate that way. That's what you do.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're lucky I hadn't picked you.
Has
The other
it
lots
been
were
successful?
not happy. Oh well, they're under our employ.
That
I feel
doesn't
like one of
sound
them's probably
convincing.
missing their head by now.
There was an incident in the cargo hold. Yes.
The whole level now in a freaking gang war. Sir,
Wait,
that
what?
was not just an incident.
The other team. They did that on their own volition.
Yeah, but we still
Is-
have to bear responsibility for that.
Yes, we do. They called us.
I think we should take them for the distraction team. They sound highly qualified.
13? Maybe we
Highly
should switch you
amusing.
into that group.
No, thank you. I don't do well in that environment.
Are you sure?
Quite.
You're very good at blowing yourself up, though.
Those were my own 3 grenades. All 3 you used against me.
I did not use anything against you. You got too close.
I will play the training video again.
He starts playing it again. Smith's probably like, no.
Smith's just like, you attempt that, I'm just going to blow your head off. Don't do
He's
it.
serious about that, by the way.
Just allow me to give you a quick describer of Smith. You can't see his face. He is in full combat gear.
Yeah.
He is armed.
Reynolds is in a suit and he's got the sunglasses on. That's about
No,
it.
we've got faceless
Yeah.
fucking edgelord McGee sitting next to him.
Ah, very well. I'll just upload it to your terminal later.
What, the Terminus tube?
Oh god,
You know,
yes. We're gonna have to
posted on
do that before
Terminus
we
tube.
leave. We're gonna dump this into Terminus.
God.
So, when we get our distraction group, are they gonna travel on their own or with us?
Well, it sounds like from the work order that was put in, you guys have your own hyperdrive now?
Details.
I see.
He's just kind of like giving us that look of, you acquired some extra things.
Yes.
If you want to get technical about it, it ain't our hyperdrive, but yes.
Yes, stole
Well,
it.
It
What else
wasn't.
did you steal? It's time to come clean here, boys. What else did you steal?
Are you really sure you want to know that?
I
You
better
really
need to
want
know
the
that.
complete list?
Yes, because if you don't tell me, I might have to cover for you later, and that's not a good thing.
Complete list? Kind of giving him, this is your last chance to say, no, I don't want the whole list.
I want the whole list.
All right. Well,
Well,
we got
I guess we give him the whole list, Velati.
the drive. We got 2 PDCs. We got a whole mess of small arms.
Shit ton of electronics, bunch of security robot parts.
Don't forget the nukes.
Yeah, we got a
Smith, you hear that? Don't forget the nukes.
Sorry.
please describe
Where
to me.
did they go?
I wouldn't
they
worry
were-
about it.
They were tracking one of the asteroid storage facilities, and there was the missing robots that were missing, that are still missing, like the armistice stuff that we talked about. Yeah, that stuff.
I'm
Oh.
if it makes you feel better, sir, I hold up my hand like with my 2 fingers kind of close together. They're tiny little nukes. Meant for a rocket launcher, not like big nukes.
I'm still not sure whether I'm okay with mercs running around with nukes.
I mean, the bigger companies do it anyway. That's not a big deal.
They can afford.
Electronic Warfare Suite, the Souls of the Damned.
You just
We
say
took
it's 'cause they
5
can
robots
afford
off the
them?
station.
Yes.
Guess what? These ones were free. Yeah, we got some electronics, a kind of four-wheel car with a gun on it, and really nice hoverback, which I'm kind of not wanting to sell.
I'm about to soul this shit. I'm really thinking about it, just being like, that doesn't belong to you. But I'm going.
That's my bike.
Reynolds
Mercenaries stole my bike.
just see Reynolds kind of like doing the whole face rub palm combination of just like, oh lord.
What the hell are we supposed to do? Just leave it there for some unappreciative
We
jackass
could
to
have
leave it in
sent a
storage?
team to go and make sure it was secure.
I
And
mean,
then
it
we
is
would've
secure. You did send a team. We did secure it. I failed to see the issue.
I mean,
not
there's still
much
plenty
left.
of stuff there to secure. I mean,
We
a-
got told we could, take what we needed.
We
Yes,
needed
but
a lot.
nukes.
Would you rather us have left them there?
I mean, honestly, Helix to Smith, that might not be such a bad idea, though.
What's
Left it
the
there. Who
worst?
knows has it? At least we know who has it.
At least we
we're
know who
mildly
has it.
surprised that they missed it to start with. They took every other fucking radioactive thing in the station.
Yup.
They don't have the arming codes for those nukes.
No.
Oh.
Well, it's also bio-locked, so good luck. So,
I guess we'll just sell them. Then.
I guess we'll just do. Guess we'll just make dirty bombs.
You're going to do what?
He's right, you know.
If we need to, we
Yeah.
can. They're still usable.
13's eyes will flash, and he starts reading off the Wikipedia article for how to basically build a gun-type uranium nuke.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
All we need is sufficient force to impact the
Enough.
core.
Enough. I know what he said. Well, I know what it is. No.
Look, we're not gonna fire them. We'll keep them secure for now, and they'll be the get out of or hey, the Vesk have this and want to use theirs, so we're going to stop it with ours. Options. Does that sound good to everyone?
It's really just it's the rainy day fund for when shit goes down.
fund. That makes it sound like we're gonna sell 2 nuclear fucking weapons for money.
Think of it
Not
this
like
way.
that.
All we are is glorified space UPS. We're delivering the nukes to the Vesk, if necessary.
They ain't that big.
So shipping is low.
Lord.
And you just see Reynolds just like he's doing the whole head, putting the thumb and the index finger between like bridge of his the bridge above the eye in the eye sockets there, just doing the whole.
I thought he was
Can't
doing the
believe
head push
us.
thing.
If you insist, we'll turn it over to you. Just kind of seems like a waste for it to sit in storage, and we're not exactly the most combat oriented team, so it'd be nice kind of.
But nukes, really?
They're little ones.
They're still nukes.
Eh.
What else did
Barely.
you take?
I actually do think we did list off basically everything we had taken.
You didn't take the Mac cannon, did you?
Considered it.
No, it's
but
still there.
it was a little impractical.
I wanted to.
I mean, we almost stuck it out in the asteroid belt somewhere, but
Well, I'll send. I guess I'll send one of my other teams and make sure that does not get looted by other.
we left all the consumer goods and the mining materials. Don't send anybody out there with a weak stomach.
Yeah, that place is a fucking mess.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show him a picture of the fucking room.
It literally looks like just blood and gore everywhere. By the way, for the people that haven't heard about this, yeah, it's literally like somebody went through there and people got turned into a blender. So,
Exsanguination.
yeah, everywhere.
It's like that time we tested that rumble drug.
We don't talk about that, Smith. We
What
do
did he
not
say?
talk about that.
Nothing.
AS13, play that back. What he just said.
It's like the time we tested unintelligible drug.
Smart choice, robot.
Well, don't fire those nukes. Don't do what I wouldn't do with them, and
What wouldn't you do with them?
I
probably
assure you,
use
sir,
them.
if things get to the point where we really need to use them, you will be aware.
Probably because we'll be fighting our way out.
Just
I see.
avoid the flash.
Follow Reynolds' example, not mine.
Don't implant them in somebody. Got it.
Or implant them in some butt.
I mean,
Whoop's just gonna stop quiet and get this really interesting, like, thought kind of
Jesus.
look on his face.
Y'all got him going again.
Right, making a note, mark for potential.
you know, oh, don't worry. I have my emergency situation button is still working, so everything's fine.
Fire extinguishers?
Oh yeah, we took 6 of them from the station too.
Is that how many now that you guys have?
No, that's how many we took from the station.
I know, but how many fire extinguishers do you have now?
I think we're up to what, 9? Because we used a couple.
9 plus whatever was on the ship. We used 3, and then we got 3 back and took 3 more.
Oh my God.
Smith has just sort of face palmed his own helmet.
They have a very interesting need for fire extinguishers.
I don't know. The robot was obsessed with them, but they immediately proved useful. So it's
Kind of sticking with him
if
at
it
this
ain't broke,
point.
don't fix it.
Told you we would need them. I just didn't think I personally would need them.
Well,
I think we have our plan.
I see.
Actually, I don't think anyone ever answered us if the crew was going to ride on our ship or get hitched out with somebody else.
No, they didn't.
Do they have their own ship? Oh, sorry. I guess. All right. Was that an in-character question?
That was an in-character question, yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, we need to know if we're going to be leaving right away or if we need to wait for crew members.
Mr. Smith.
They should be able to get there on their own.
I think we can work out the deal where the company could cover their travel cost.
Sounds like a plan.
Only paid out if they live.
Correct.
Well,
least
at
these
that
guys are
point, I
good
guess just let
business.
us know when they depart and we'll follow them out.
And with that, you guys want to take a break really quick?
Sure.
Alright, yeah, take like a 5-10 minute break. Be right back.
Brexit's like, oh my god, what are you doing?
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
We didn't tell Reynolds the first time we had acquired some nuclear weapons.
We
Yeah,
did.
you're on Smith's list now.
Why are we on Smith's list?
Which
You have
list?
nuclear weapons?
Yeah, which list?
You don't want to know which list.
Is this the
one
bomb in
of
the head
people with
list?
nukes.
It's the one of people with nukes.
As long as
The
it's not the bomb in the head list, I don't care.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys had fun with that, didn't you? The bomb in the head.
I mean,
That poor kid.
you know why I stopped myself and had an idea too, right, Brexit?
Because you were
We're
going to
talking about the
plant the nukes in
nukes.
somebody's bomb in someone's body. Yeah.
Well, not putting the nuke in
Plant the nukes
someone's
in someone's
body,
bum.
but putting the nukes into something that goes into people's bodies would be an interesting way to go about it.
Oh no!
Wait. So
I don't
so
think
a
that's
suit-
small.
So a suitcase nuke.
No.
a snitch.
We're gonna use some of
So it's a
Waller's
snook.
special enriched nuclear-capable devices.
I know what you're referring to. I automatically know. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
making
know.
a South Park reference because fuck you.
Yep. No, we're gonna. Well, what do you think about that, Brexit? What does Smith think about nanobot-delivered nuclear weapons?
He would have shot you.
How much of an explosion would that make?
Enough to kill a person.
Yes. And
Well,
probably a few people
correct.
around him.
and probably a few people around them, and depending on what type of nuclear material was used and how
big is
many
it?
nanites.
How big is it?
Possibly a small town.
How big are the nanites?
Depends on how many we want to put into the person, to be honest.
Hmm.
I mean, we could theoretically fill somebody's stomach.
True. How big is one though?
And not
Nanites.
too big. They're nanites.
A
There'd be a
nanometer.
lot of them.
Mini, the
Each
clue
of
is in
them
the
with very
name.
separate, each with very separate and specific roles. Like certain ones' sole purpose is going to be, to form parts of the detonator. Certain parts are going to be to, hey, combine themselves to make enough to transport enough nuclear material inside the person to be of use. It's not going to be like just a single nanite hops into the person and goes click, click, boom.
Oh, Doolittle.
It's a small swarm of them.
Doolittle.
Hmm.
I've paid £11, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting £452 worth of GW stuff.
How the fuck did you do that?
Well, they're doing this thing called Mortal Realms. Now, it's all Age of Sigmar stuff, but it's also equipment and paint.
Yeah.
And basically, I've paid £11, so I got the first issue. I get the second issue for £8. It's £6, but I paid the premium on it, so I get a bunch of extra shit. So I get issue 2, which I paid for. I get issue 3 for free with its models and paint equipment. And because I went premium, I get a small detachment of Flesh Eater Quartz, small detachment of Sylvaneth, of Auric Warbattens, and Blades of Horn. £2 extra, as well as clippers, handles, water pots, paint, brushes, glue, stuff like that. It's a lot of shit. You know what? And then the issues become like 10 quid after that, right? With the premium. So I get loads of extra free shit on top of what's meant to come in with the actual stuff. So
Interesting.
get a lot of shit. I do want to point out that with this thing, I get 2 armies at the end of it. I get 2 Age of Sigmar armies in full with all detachments and heroes and leadership, right?
Mhm.
So I get a full Stormcast army. I get a full Nighthorn army, and I also get a bunch of fucking terrain. A lot of shit. Cheaper than it would be if I was buying from GW directly.
Definitely
All right,
cheaper.
I am back.
Yeah, well, I did a
Anywho.
calculation on the shit I get
Yeah,
for what I've paid so far.
I heard.
Yeah, a lot of shit. I bet you went, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, do you have to get all the articles, like all of them though, or?
Oh, that's just for the first 3 issues.
Oh, really? So you only
Yeah.
pay what 30 quid, like 30 for all of it? That's not bad.
No, 11.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
Yeah, pay £11. I get a bunch of free shit, so.
Bloody, how the fuck do you load a stripper clip in backwards?
Sorry, what?
Very
It's
carefully.
an old man.
I don't give a fuck how old you are. It should be easy enough to recognize pointy end towards enemy.
I mean,
Is that the guy fucking forcing the shit down the goddamn
No,
thing?
it's this.
Why does Tyrell Corp sound familiar?
That's Blade Runner. This is the Turing test scene.
Oh, it's testing the
Yeah. Minnie, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, do you guys have anything else for Agent Smith or Reynolds, or do you guys want to continue on with what you're doing?
I think that's it. I don't think we have anything else.
I think we're just kind of waiting to hear from.
Ship's ready, so I don't know. Brexit, do you want to run it like just separate instances, but the same mission, or do you want to run it with the people we got here? Because I don't know where Wolf is.
Wolf is
Work.
technically speaking, these guys are technically about to go on their own fucking little adventure. Wolf's in the middle of talking to a very weird, very ominous old man. So yeah, it wouldn't be these guys, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, they're literally just gonna be another group.
Okay, that's fine.
I am legitimately disappointed by this.
The plan is we
If you had
will.
everyone here, I might have done it.
Yeah. The plan is we will do a big joint session a few times.
Didn't think it happened this quick, but it almost did.
No. Yeah.
That's why Rex is coming in and stomping the no button as quickly as he can.
Hmm? So they will meet you guys there. You guys, so Reynolds and Smith, they both talked to you. I'll just make a TLDR of this. The plan is you guys need to locate the ship, transmit the coordinates, and then they'll send it to the other team, and then you guys come in stealthily, and then they'll make their diversion onto the ship, and then you guys get on and do what you need to do.
Sounds good.
So, your guys' first task is to find the ship. So,
Okay. So we have to go find the ship, and then they'll bring the strike team in.
yeah, basically. And then you guys can board with the strike team.
Makes sense to me.
Yep. So you guys and your ship is probably done by this point too. So
Shall we head back to the ship?
I'd say sure.
Yep.
alright. You guys head back to the ship and it is good to go, and your PDCs have been mounted, your hyperdrive has been mounted, all of your ship is repaired, good as new. So
Go ahead and fix that.
Do we have enough fire extinguishers?
Yes, we do.
Outstanding.
Wait, actually, how do we know? Quick, you better go count and make sure the crew didn't steal any of them.
What good point. I'm just gonna run around and start counting.
Just imagine I said all that in Buck's accent. I was joking, but if you're going to do it, fuck it.
I thought you were in character, so fuck it at this point. Yeah, he's running around making sure.
Alright.
oh many.
Good, that'll get him out of our way. I'm gonna do a pre-flight.
Okay, you do pre-flight. Everything's pretty good. You check the hyperdrive. The hyperdrive is connected. Now, this isn't a standard, this is a pretty old, antiquated hyperdrive. So it's not as effective as like top of the line or midline stuff even.
But it was free.
It's free. So
Won't
yeah.
catch me complaining.
Don't catch you complaining.
Unless it blows up.
Well, then you won't be catching me complaining because I will be scattered across the cosmos. Even if I was complaining, you couldn't catch me because I'd be presumably moving faster than light speed.
True.
Alright, so
Be impressive.
if everything's good, We should probably go pay the engineers.
All right, so you pay them. You see the guy, the construction guy. He's writing the receipt up. He's still drinking. He's probably on his 5th or 6th cup of coffee at this point, and he's like, "Oh, welcome back. I see. I hope your ship's all good to go, and here's your bill."
Sir, you done a bang up job. Much obliged.
Don't do it again. I don't want to see you back here. All right.
I make no promises, but I will do my best.
God, unable.
13's just gonna come rounding the corner from the gangplank or whatever the connection is with the fire extinguisher and says, "Yeah, we have all of them. We'll see you soon, engineer."
I'm just looking at the engineer with kind of deadpan expression on my face as like behind me, camera like shows him over my shoulder on the gangway yelling that. I just
Holding
kind
a
of
fire hydrant.
tilt my head back and go.
Holding a
"Baggy
fire
13."
hydrant? Damn.
He's got a
Holding a fire hydrant?
Fire.
Holy fuck.
Shit, fire extinguisher.
You look at the
No,
corner.
it's canon. He's got a fire hydrant.
You guys look at the corner in the hangar, and you see like the from the water main when he pulled the hydrant. You just see it like just shooting water out, and you just see the engineer just like looks at the wall, looks at the robot, just like drinks his coffee,
What?
and then you
It's
just see
a
him, like
good luck charm.
just see him turn around and just walk back into his office.
13 shrugs, walks back in with it.
Now we go ahead, get back up on the ship, and head up for the bridge.
All right. Everything's ready to go, and you all are.
I'm ready.
Well, you good?
I suppose.
You got all that shit you bought stowed?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and take off.
You guys on dock from Terminus, and you have the same spiel with the control about, hey, we're leaving, we're going here, blah, blah, blah. And you're able to undock, and you guys are ready to make your jump. You guys get away from the station, and you start spinning up the hyperdrive for your first jump of many to the Varag system. Because guess what? You have jump ranges. It's gonna take you a while.
That's fine.
So, the jump between Varag and here, you want to know how long it's going to take?
How long?
Hang on. So we are in Terminus, and we need to go this way. It will take you 16 days with your hyperdrive.
Damn.
Yep.
Glad I had those waffles before I left.
Yep. And that is jumping, stopping, recharging, jumping, stopping, recharging kind of thing. So that's why it takes so long, because that hyperdrive isn't efficient. Like some of the newer ones, it would probably take you 4 or 5 days, like on the high grade shit. So,
Well, it's definitely cheaper than trying to rent a jumping cradle the whole way.
Can't beat free.
I mean, it would have cost you more, but the jumping cradle would have gotten you probably there in 4 days, 5 days.
Yeah, we're not exactly rolling in cash,
No.
so.
No. So there's benefits to using the jump ships for sure. So, but yeah. So you guys start your jumps, and I need you to make a piloting checks. And what do you guys want to do on your travel? What do you guys want to do?
What was my piloting? Is 721, not natural.
Okay.
Well, obviously.
Okay.
I would clean my gear, organize it, sleep.
Clean your gear again, organize it, sleep, eat.
Watch movies and shit.
What movies do you watch? What is movie nights on your guys' unnamed ship? What are they?
1980s AD action movies.
Oh my god. Are you showing 13 these?
Hell yes, we're watching Die Hard.
Oh yeah.
Has 13 seen Die Hard, Mini?
13 has not, and he
Oh,
had
I
First-
demand we now watch this movie for real in our next session as the whole session. That's all it is we're watching the movie, but it has to be done in character the
I
entire
agree.
time.
I
I
don't
agree.
think
Oh my
I can
God.
stream that because YouTube will flag
That's
me.
fine, then we skip that session and it's simply listed as the missing book of the fucking trip. I demand that this happens.
I want you to RP movie night.
Wait,
Yes,
Right
that's
now,
exactly
do it
what's
now.
going to happen.
Yeah, do it now.
If we're RPing movie night, we are doing the movie.
So,
Yeah,
hang on.
no, if-
Let me clarify.
Absolutely.
My character 13 has not seen the movie. Out of character, I have.
That's fine. You still have to RP
Okay.
like you've never seen the movie
Correct.
as a robot.
Alright, hang on. If we're watching this, I gotta think
Well,
of how
I don't-
13 is gonna react to this. Hang
I
on.
don't think we have the
Definitely.
time to watch it tonight.
We're not
Minute,
watching it
you
tonight.
you got about a week to figure it
No,
out.
I'm
you got a
taking it.
week
We're
to figure this
shortcutting
out.
this for the
No,
moment.
no, no, no.
We're
no.
not
This has to
shortcutting
happen
it,
for
Minnie, like-
real.
Next week, we're just legitimately gonna watch it.
We're gonna
Oh,
make it an
God.
extra lore episode of them actually watching it. It won't be a
Yes.
story. So,
Oh, thank God we
but
all
what
have short
movies?
attention
What
spans.
movies have 13 not seen? And it's like, is this one of those things? Like, okay, you guys like the first day. You guys
Hang
are
on.
asking.
You ain't never seen Die Hard?
What's
What
a
the
Die
fuck,
Hard
man?
other than what people do when they keel over?
This is a classic.
Oh God.
13 just kind of tilts his head. Classic
For the-
what?
For the rest of the game, every time 13 kills someone, he just goes, yippee ki yay, motherfucker.
God damn it.
After watching the movie.
I don't know how 13 would I don't...
You jump out and surprise someone saying, welcome to the party, pal.
Oh my God.
Oh, do I want to do that? I think I want to do that.
Yes!
I'm gonna do this. Okay, hang on.
You can do all those
Has the
freaking Die Hard
specific-
puns.
Well, no. Well, maybe, but has the specific word called movie been said to 13 yet?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think we've just been calling it Die Hard.
What's a Die Hard?
I think we're gonna have to show him. All I'm gonna say to Vlad is we're gonna have to show him this, man. There's no replacing it.
You
Show-
ain't never seen Die Hard.
What is a Die Hard? I'm
No.
confused.
Don't say the word movie.
The film.
What's a film?
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god, we're gonna have to drag him back and show him.
It's like a long TV show.
The lights flash on 13's eyes. Film from Wikipedia. A long video sequence in which audio and video are sequenced as one, and blah blah blah. He just keeps going and he stops. Okay, I understand. I have never seen one before.
Yep, we're
Just
watching.
didn't
this
want to
now.
give you the satisfaction of saying the word movie.
Yep. Thank you, Bilotti, for
God-
being on the same page.
Goddamn, both
You're
of you.
welcome.
Make this fucking hard.
You're gonna have to show 13 every movie, like every classic movie ever.
No, we'll sit and watch the first one together, but he's just probably gonna download the rest of them. He downloads the Matrix and suddenly knows Kung Fu.
I mean, if you want to roll a check for that, you probably could, Minnie.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
gonna lie.
Gains proficiency on
I know Kung Fu. Can't do it, but I know it.
Oh. I mean, if the DM's offering, I'll take it.
Yeah, if you want to roll, if you want 13 to start like
you guys are like watching this movie, and at some point in the future, I don't know when, it won't be next week, but y'all can RP having a Die Hard film
We gotta
session
do
at
this
some
next
point.
week, guys. We gotta just override Waller and do it next week.
No.
Yes.
Now,
I
if
mean,
you finish your
God.
character sheet, we're doing Star Wars next week. But
Yes, that is the plan.
So in other words, I
So-
can hold this hostage, and we
Do not
can
hold this
force
hostage. Do not hold this hostage. I will fucking smack you.
I can hold this whole thing hostage.
So, do you all? So when you guys are watching this, just some of the things that are probably being like mini, like, whoa, 13, like this is what's 13's like overall reaction, I guess.
Is Die Hard the first one that's going to be shown?
absolutely,
Yes.
13's going to fucking love it. He will.
My name is Bruce Willis. That's all he's going to say at the end of this.
He's definitely gonna love it. I have no clue how I'm gonna RP if we actually end up doing this, but he will at least love the very violent ones.
We're gonna have to do this every single fucking like every other couple of sessions when we're in transit. We're gonna have a movie session.
Oh God.
I agree.
We're just gonna force him to RP his character watching movies, since me and you have seen them.
Like, I don't want to watch the whole movie, but
Oh
you
no,
guys
we gotta
can
watch the
show
whole
him.
fucking
No,
movie. The
We don't have time for
whole
that.
movie, Waller.
we don't have time for that. But you can
Yes,
pick
we
ones.
do.
No, I don't.
We could do that like Saturday mornings or something.
Yep.
Dude, I sleep in the morning. What are you talking about?
Well, quit being a bitch.
Sensing
No.
his Saturdays quickly being depleted, Miniman tries to get out of this any way he can.
Yes.
Now downloading all movies from database to watch immediately, fast forwarded
Thank
mode.
you. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
No, I cut his internet connection.
Nope, already too late.
No, he said he's downloading all
You
movies,
just, like,
which
barely
means
hear.
the download is not going to be complete
You're
by now.
too
Waller.
late.
There's no way
Complete.
for it to be happen.
Download complete.
Space
I will-
internet is really fast.
Space internet is really fast. I will
I
take
slap a
fucking
rare
magnet
earth
to his
magnet
fucking
on his
memory
head,
banks.
yeah.
I'll fucking do it. Watch me.
I'm solid state. You failed.
Alright,
no,
fine.
no.
I'll take a fucking knife to it. Let's see how your solid state drive handles that.
No, he does download something. It's Spaceballs, and that's it.
Baseballs.
Uh,
No, freaking Blazing Saddles.
No, better yet, the only movie he manages to get is Backdoor Sluts 9.
Oh. Oh.
Backdoor.
Yeah.
I will never watch another movie again.
Why not? You're a robot. You have no concept of sexuality.
Ooh.
No violence. It bores me. I haven't actually watched that movie, so I'm just basing the fact that there's no like gratuitous violence.
It's a porno.
It's
Oh,
porn,
okay.
Vinny. It's straight porn.
Well, he has porn on his hard drive. It's just not what you'd, you
It's
know.
robot porn.
Yeah, basically.
It's a USB going into a into a.
Basically, yeah. That's out of character, by the way. You don't know that yet.
Anyway,
Yet.
so you guys spend time, you introduce 13 to movies. You watch Die Hard first. What's the second movie you show him?
Die Hard 2.
Do you just do all of them?
Yeah. Might as
Okay.
well.
Well, we do
Start
1, 2,
simple.
and 3, but I don't know about 4 and 5. Then
We
we
show
move
him
on to
Fast and
Lethal Weapon.
Furious.
No, just show him Tokyo Drift and be done. That's all you
That's
need to
that's
do.
the only Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
The only one to survive.
Indiana Jones.
13's gonna
Yeah.
eye that Humvee.
For watching Tokyo Drift. You just hear the song playing in the background as he's looking at it. Just the whole theme song.
Here's gas, gas, gas. On the gas tonight.
Oh, that's a good
Ooh,
question.
that's
Do I
another
know
thing
anime?
I should do. I should make. That would be interesting.
What?
Out of character, out of character, how does everyone here feel about sarin nanites?
What's out of character?
I'm glad Smith has you on a watch list.
I know.
13's just he cares what's effective. If it's effective against the target, he's all for it. 13 doesn't have much what you would call
Conscience?
morals or a conscience. Yeah. He doesn't have a guiding morality compass, shall we say.
Anyway.
Not 3 laws safe.
Yeah, 3 laws don't exist here. What are you talking about? Anyway. No, so you guys watch what other movies? So Tokyo Drift, Die Hards, got a couple more options. You got, what, 2 more slots to pick up? What other important movies do you show 13?
What else do we actually need him to see?
Not Terminator.
That would be fantastic.
I'm gonna
Not
sneakily show him
happening.
Terminator when
Why?
Blaine's not
Why
paying
would
attention.
you do this?
So you wake up like Buck, you're sleeping, you wake up and you walk in and you see it's like Wup and 13's like sitting in the canteen area watching They're watching Terminator, the original one, and you
I'm gonna
walk in and you're just
I'm gonna
like,
walk out of the area and space it.
what, the
Space
movie?
what?
The whole area they're in.
God.
Can't be having that shit. No.
I'm just gonna turn to Wup. Come with me if you want to live. I'm gonna
All
pull
of it.
Wup out of the spaced area.
My God.
Does Vladi actually do this? Does
No.
Vladi actually go
No.
space us?
No.
I'm asking if Vladi if
I
he
didn't
actually
think
goes
so.
and spaces us.
No.
Terminator, which, do you watch it, what, the original Terminator in T2?
Oh, we start with the
or-
original.
Okay.
It's a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
I
So,
like
Minnie?
Judgment Day.
Minnie, I expect you to make all of the movie puns now, as 13.
Is it
You
sad to
have
say
to
I had
fuck
to
them
look
up
him up?
too.
Yes,
So you have to
yes.
fuck all of them up ever so slightly too.
Start mixing them up. Yippee, Kai, hasta la vista, what? It's like-
Hippie La Vista, motherfucker.
I came here to kick gum and chew ass, and I'm
That's
all out
another
of
movie
gum.
you show him. That's another one you show him. There you go. There's your other one.
Come with me if ba ba ba. Ta-na-na.
Minnie, have you seen that movie?
Which one?
The one they literally based Duke Nukem off of?
Terminator? Yeah, I've seen Terminator.
No, not Terminator. No, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I've forgotten the fucking name of that movie.
I know,
That's
I did too.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that one.
it's
Got a lot of that on my hard drive.
Hold on.
Oh, what is it? Because it's Roddy Piper. That's who that is.
They live.
Yeah, They Live. That's right.
Nope, I don't think I've seen it, or it doesn't ring a bell. If I have,
You probably haven't.
I don't
It's
think
very cult.
Hang on, I gotta get the video to show him the clip.
so.
Oh, classic. Good film.
Question for the other group, guys. Do we want to try and do the RP? Because Wolf says that he's going to be here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, you guys can.
But down.
Or also, if you're chiming in, your mic is muted.
Always muted.
I think we can jump and we'll pick it up next time for the actual fight. But we'll say you guys enter and we're pretty much good for that for now. So
Not available. Damn you well.
Oh, is it not
Not
available?
available for me. Not for me. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but I'm gonna
That's it.
save this and we're gonna call the session here and we'll pick up with the fight next time. Are you guys cool with that? Minnie?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Stream coming down.